First Congregational Church members, friends, and visitors. This is Pastor Charlotte coming to you from Sermon Central, my church office, home away from home, so to speak. Very different time of our meeting, a different way, as we are all learning to navigate in this unusual time in the coronavirus. And we all are continuing to social distance, and that is not in one's human nature to be apart from individuals, from one another as church family. This is very certainly a different way to be meeting with one another, and I will be honest, if I'm a little bit nervous, it's because this is my first time ever going Facebook Live. And many of my colleagues have been posting numerous times in this past week, and their churches have all stepped up to the challenge as we all try to, in our best way, have God guiding us, taking our hand, providing pastoral care and support to one another, but also to our church families that we have been called to care for. It certainly is a different time, a time of uncertainty when we are trying to navigate and learn technology. And not only we are experiencing this pandemic with the coronavirus for the first time, but we're also learning a lot about ourselves as we are honoring and respecting being home, self-isolating ourselves. Our routines have changed, our social contacts, extracurricular activities have ceased and stopped. It's not to say that they won't start up again. And many of us are alone at home, and that is excruciating. And having so much time on our hands, it's also exhausting. I don't know about you, but I know that God is with us in this time. I find myself often just hearing my voice out loud, I'll start singing, not finishing a complete piece of music, but just to hear my voice and to breathe. But do know that God is our refuge and strength and a very present help in every moment of our lives. In this time of trouble that we are experiencing, God is beside us on this journey and has not abandoned us or you. Today is a milder temperature day, so may I recommend that you put on a coat, step outside, and take a deep, refreshing breath. Breathe in the fresh air and look up to the sky and recognize that the very people that are in Canada or Israel are also looking at that sky or a night sky, and give thanks. Give thanks for the breath that we are able to breathe, and also for this life that we are experiencing in this different time. So as I close, I ask that each of you phone one another, be in contact with one another. Yes, emails are nice, but human voice is much nicer. We need one another. We need to stay in human contact with one another. We're missing that terribly. I am happy to stay in contact with you by phone or by email as well. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me to talk, to my offer of pastoral support, and share a prayer with you as well. I welcome your suggestions and your thoughts as we meet in this new way doing church. So I ask you to tune in, because on this Sunday morning I will be doing this again from our church sanctuary in an abbreviated fashion, worship service at 9:30 in the morning. And just hold on to the fact that you are not alone, and God loves you and is with you. May God bless each of you until we meet again.